Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Indianapolis Indians and the Memphis Redbirds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Carlos Martinez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up is Anthony Alford. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Ben Gamble. Right side, scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
At the plate now, Colin Moran. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Will Crow, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So stepping in is Edmundo Sosa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball back outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Gillis Carlson.
And now here is Dylan Carlson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis with no score. Second inning set to go, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Wilmer Defoe. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Turner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Oniel Cruz.
Digging in next, Oniel Cruz. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Phillip Evans would be next. The 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and next the dangerous power threat, Paul DeYoung. Here now the 2-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
In now, Lane Thomas. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Nagowski.
Next to dig in, John Nagowski. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here's a look over to first, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Now the 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
And now in the box, Taylor Heinemann. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. The relay. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Into the box, Phillip Evans. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ballgame last night. And he popped him up. Nagowski has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Michael Perez. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
Ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Will Crow.
Standing in now, Will Crow. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
Third inning, no score to this point. And it's fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Justin Turner. Two pitches fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The next 3-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
So now to the plate, Carlos Martinez. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Carlos Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Edmundo Sosa, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Anthony Alford.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box now, Ben Gamble. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Hit well again. Down the right field line. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. To the plate now, Colin Moran. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Here's Gregory Polanco.
The right fielder, Gregory.
Gamble stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trying to do way too much up there from what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball, that's out.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, Wilmer Defoe. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate now, O'Neill Cruz. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 2 out with the man at first. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Turner will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Indianapolis is out in front 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Dunn. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And there's 1 down now.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Digging in will be Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 2-1 home.
The count is 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
In now, Paul DeYoung. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now another 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. DeYoung is retired, 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 35.
Stepping in next, Lane Thomas worked a walk his first time up. 2 out, nobody on. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. Around first, he's digging for second. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, as we are all knotted up at 2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, John Nagowski. And now a curveball that's low and in dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there. And that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Moran is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, here is Phillip Evans. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a Good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Stepping in once again is Michael Perez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Heinemann is there, 1 away.
The batter, the pitcher.
So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Anthony Shue will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 65, Anthony Shue.
Will Crow will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now the 1-1 pitch is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Anthony Alford. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate is Taylor Heinemann. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
And he popped him up, and that's going to land foul. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now back, left fielder, Justin Turner.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Ali Sanchez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Ali Sanchez.
3-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Polanco. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the third baseman,
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Edmundo Sosa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 1-1. Heinemann leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Ryan Helsley will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 2-2.
3-2.
Wilmer Defoe would be next. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Wilmer.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Dwayne Underwood Jr. enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Indianapolis, number 56.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Dunn. Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The batter, number 11.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Carlson stands at first with 1 out. And he fouls this one off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. The bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The center fielder, number 35.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and here's Lane Thomas into the box.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Cody Whitley is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Cody Whitley.
So now into the box is O'Neill Cruz. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the payoff pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Sosa over to his right. 1 out.
The third baseman, number 24, Philip Evans.
Now at the plate, Philip Evans. It was a walk in his last trip. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 5.
Next, it'll be Michael Perez. 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, John Nagowski. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Alford's under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Heinemann.
So next to bat will be Taylor Heinemann. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Hey.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The
Now
best
batting,
pitchers have the
left
ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Justin Turner fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Moran over to his left, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Ji-Hwan Bae is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 90, Ji-Hwan Bae.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, the center fielder, Anthony Alford.
Next up is Anthony Alford. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now back, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Standing in now, Ben Gamble.
I got to count
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now back, the first baseman.
Now it'll be Colin Moran. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gregory Polanco. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Indianapolis leads it 3-2. Jeff Hartley is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Indianapolis. Number 32, Jeff Hartley.
Proving Lopez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Lopez.
Lifted into center field. Alford's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Now to the plate, here is Edmundo Sosa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nick.
So now to the plate, Nick Dunn. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Tyler Webb enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 24, Philip Evans.
Now into the box, Philip Evans. Grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 1-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So here is Michael Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Turner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Indianapolis is out in front, 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Austin Davis comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now a swing and a miss at a pitch that may have grazed him there. It's 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Still even at 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a called strike on the changeup. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. DeYoung is retired. 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 35.
Ready now is Lane Thomas. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up, throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Indians came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dwayne Underwood Jr. claims the win out of the pen, his first. Austin Davis records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious Indianapolis Indians, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Redbirds, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.